Just a few points about what you should look for when you're choosing your objects to draw for your still life. Now, we've got metal objects here, glass transparent objects here, and ceramic objects here. You'll notice if you look at all of them that we've got a light shining down here, and that the brightness of the highlights on each of these types of objects is quite different. Now, to make your drawing look really interesting and active, you need to be able to define those highlights very well. So when you're looking for a metal object, this type of thing is absolutely ideal because it has multiple reflections, very shiny, so the highlights are extremely bright. Similarly, the highlights are very bright on this object, and it's a very predictable and normal shape. This object, however, because it has an unusual pattern, it might be difficult in the drawing to read that there was a pattern there, and then it's sort of ambiguous as to whether or not it's a mistake the way that you rendered that surface. So I would choose fairly simple shapes that have a fairly high level of glaze on them so that you get the contours being picked up by the highlights as they move along the surface. Similarly, with your glass object, what you're looking for is something that looks interesting through the object, because you're going to be drawing something through this glass object. So although objects like this are very exciting in themselves and very interesting, what you need to do is compare how does this object look when it blocks another object. How does the other object look behind it or through it? And that will let you know if it's a good object to use or not in your still life.